comedian David Boyle, and I'm quitting alcohol. I don't even want to talk about the Djokovic shit. It's just embarrassing to be an Australian right now. I have a funny feeling I'm going back to a country that is mentally ill. Like it was borderline when I left. Actually, it was borderline before the fucking pandemic. It's been borderline for at least 20 years. I feel like I'm going to enter the country and it's going to be a mix of like Pleasantville and a zombie apocalypse movie. And I know everyone in Australia is probably like, no, we're sweet. We're fine. Everything's great here. The lucky country. We live in the lucky country. Of course you're going to think that because when you're mentally ill, you don't really know you're mentally ill until someone from outside points it out to you. Like, hey, who are you talking to? There's no one here. We live in the lucky country. Rules are rules. When I get back to Australia, I'm going back to the Nokia as well. I'm fucking binning my phone and I'm just Nokia. I can't spend any time on fucking Facebook when I get back because from here, I just want to murder cunts. But I'm not close enough to murder anyone, so I can fucking just process the hate. But if I'm in Australia and I'm all worked up because I've spent fucking an hour hating cunts on Facebook and then I leave the house and I fucking go to the supermarket or something and some cunt says like the rules are rules or some shit, I'm likely to fucking stab someone. With the knife, I leave the house with. So I'm going straight back to the Nokia. Facebook is disgusting. So is Instagram and so is Twitter, but fucking Facebook is just fucking disgusting. That's the only thing Australians use as well. Australians barely use Instagram. That is an indication of what Australia's like. Everyone's still on Facebook. All I do on Facebook is hate click. What did this piece of shit cunt say? Click. And then I'll read all the comments and then I'll fucking hate everyone in the comments. And then I'll start concocting a comment of my own. I was walking around the kitchen today, just pacing back and forward, thinking of a comment to some cunt's Facebook post that I fucking don't even like the cunt. I don't even want to talk to him ever. I don't care what his politics are. I don't care what his fucking opinions are. I don't give a fuck about the cunt at all. But when it's on Facebook and they put it up on a status, and I don't know, there's something fucking arrogant about just putting words in a status out there. Like I only read the shit people post in like a tone of, I am right. Like they're saying I am right and I can't be argued with. That's the way I read it, and that fucking, the hatred builds. So I was just pacing around today trying to fucking come up with like the most hurtful, the most like fucking mean comment I could possibly think of. Just pacing back and forward in the kitchen. I had to stop myself. I was like, what are you doing? To what fucking end? What are you going to achieve? Even if it is the fucking sweetest, meanest fucking comment ever, who gives a fuck? Facebook is the social media where you go on it and you want to hurt other people. Instagram is the social media where you go on it to hurt yourself. Like you scroll through, oh, they're better than me. They're more successful. They're hotter. They've got better abs. They've got more hair. You scroll through Facebook. Fuck that cunt. I hope that cunt dies. Fuck them. That cunt's a loser. That can be your whole fucking day. Instagram, just sad. Just scrolling sadly. Instagram's like the pokies with no potential payoff. You're just sitting there watching the screen roll by sadly. I tell you what all this shit's doing though, it's not making me too excited about doing stand-up. Like I can't wait to do stand-up for the listeners of this podcast. I love you cunts. I mean like the general public. I don't love the general public. Like I'm not overly excited about the idea of going into like a comedy club and making cunts that I have no interest in even like talking to laugh. You know what I mean? Fucking hell. It's just going to be a fucking bunch of bootlicking cunts. All the cunts I like have been thrown out of society. They have got all the people I like out of society. Your Andrew Robertses, your Gavs, all my fucking mates, they're out of society now. I've spoken to like 5 people in the last week who are like, I'm just going to go bush and live off the grid. And I'm like, for starters, no, you're not. You might, but I doubt it. And secondly, we need you in society. We need you in society. Otherwise, it's just a bunch of fucking rule-following cunts. We might as well be fucking Germany. And I mean Germany because they love the fucking rules. I don't mean Germany because, you know, the Jew thing. Anyway, it just wears you out sometimes just being on Facebook and Instagram for 10 hours in a day, just being either furious or sad. So that will do for tonight. If you're enjoying the podcast, give it a share around, and I'll see you the fuck later.